And I think it was an important part to us winning. Improved and expanded Medicare for all, tuition-free public colleges and universities, as well as trade schools, a Green New Deal, justice for Puerto Rico, an unapologetic platform of criminal justice reform and ending the war on drugs, and also speaking truth to power and speaking about money in politics, not just in general, but how it operates in New York City.
And of course, that power was Republicans and a number of Democrats where you're for open borders, you're for no borders.
Yeah, and that also kind of belies, I think, a misinterpretation of how immigration works in the United States. First of all, ICE is not BPD. That's a whole other, issue that could potentially be up for debate. But what ICE is, when we talk about abolishing ICE, we're talking about ending family detention. We're talking about ending an agency and ending a practice and the structure that is not accountable to the U.S. Department.
Talk about what it means to be a democratic socialist.
I think for me, and I've said this refrain a couple of times, but it's because I think it's true. To me, what it means is that in a modern, moral, and wealthy society, no person should be too poor to live. That is what I believe. And closing Rikers, we have to close Rikers, but we have to ensure that we're not continuing to incarcerate the same level of people. It doesn't do us much good if we close Rikers and then take that same amount of people and just distribute them to be incarcerated elsewhere. We have to pursue an agenda of ending the war on drugs, of really investing in transitionary services, and we have to pursue an aggressive campaign and agenda of reducing the amount of people that we're choosing to incarcerate to begin with, because it is unproductive for our society, it is a moral wrong, it is a drag on our economics even, and it's a vestige of Jim Crow, and it's the modern day manifestation of the legacy of slavery in the United States. And to also reject the argument that these things don't work, that housing as a right doesn't work, that healthcare as a right doesn't work, that if you expand it to states, that universal college and trade school education doesn't work, because we can prove that they do on municipal and statewide levels.